Saturday. Haven't done much. I'm trying my hardest to clean this room of mine because it's just a mess. And so I got everything out. Like, I can see my floor again. This is getting cleared off pretty good. You know, I got these candles. I can't remember what. I thought I bought Christmas candles, like red and green candles somewhere. Then I couldn't find them. Yeah. So I was able to smell everything. They're beeswax. So I got these for Rome. I'm going to put them in my dining room for him to burn when we're done with these ones, with the Christmas ones. So I'm just trying to clean off my stuff. I have so much stuff everywhere. And I'm getting to the point where I'm getting frustrated because I have so much stuff everywhere. So cleaning this part, the part you don't see, is a mess. So I'm going to clean that out. I need organizers or something because it's just a mess. But I have dog stuff in here, like his little Christmas outfit, his little reindeer antlers. He didn't like those, which I knew he wouldn't, but you know, we still had to do it anyway. But anyway, so I'm just cleaning up my room. I cleaned up the kitchen, got that all cleared out. We've got our dining room back together. We took the inserts out, took all the chairs out to the garage, to the basement. Inserts go upstairs. Roman will take those when he gets home. Just getting my house back to normal. Got my furniture covers back on, even though they're navy and they're nice. I took them off for Christmas, but we got them back on. Washed all our stuff that when I had everything off, I washed blankets, everything. So living room's put back together. Changed the sheets. It's Saturday, so we changed the sheets. I changed my shower curtain this week too. I like to do that usually once a month, if not once every other month. Depends on how bad it gets. Sometimes I will wash it in between, but this time it got changed a little quicker because Roman slipped and grabbed the shower curtain and ripped 3 of the things off, so I had to change it. But it was time anyway, so it's fine. Been getting all my stuff done in my planner. I got my next week all in my planner. I got my menu book, so I got this all done for next week. I'm just working on, I need to come up with, I don't know why, my mindset is very good right now, and it has been the past few weeks, about food. So I just want to keep in that good mindset of eating good. So I'm making a list of things I want at the store, but I will not be going shopping until next Friday because we have everything we need for this week for coming up for New Year's, and I have everything I need for dinners for next week. But going forward, I want to, so I know it's not the greatest to have, but I did get some of that Activia yogurt because when I went and had my foot checked, he's like, eat a whole bunch of probiotics, like, and he told me what to get. That was one of the things. So I've been eating a lot of probiotics. That goes right through me. TMI, but it does. And I think it's because, you know, I have no gallbladder, so it's always a problem. But I want to get some other things to have, to take to lunch to work. So I have some good, healthy lunch things at work. It's nice at work. We have a lot of snacks there, but none of it's good snacks. So I'm like, okay, I want to get some healthy things to have. And I started doing that, and then we got busy, and I just stopped. So I'm like, okay, I want to get back to that. So I am just trying my hardest to get things cleaned up here and organized. And I'm just getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff that if I'm not using it, I don't need it. You know, it's one of those things. So I'm going to start making my grocery list for the week, for next week. All I have as far as fruit is apples in this house, so I will need to get some fruit. I know I'm going to need to get some potatoes by next week. And then I want to get some lettuce. and my cucumbers and tomatoes. Because I would like to get back to taking a salad to work. I actually have never taken a salad to work. We've had salad at work and I've eaten it, but so anyway, just organizing my desk today. I'm gonna get more things out of here. I have a pair of Roman sweatpants that need sewed, so I might get those done and out of here. I'm just happy I got all of my houses put back together, so that just makes me happy. So I feel like I can sit and enjoy my house again. And just doing that. I'm catching up on YouTube videos. I'm so far behind, but you know, I just didn't have time, and that's okay. I'm learning a lot of things are okay. I don't have to do things like Ray and I decided this Christmas season we're just going to do whatever we wanted. With him being retired and stuff, if we have the time to do stuff, we'll do it. If not, that's okay too. It doesn't matter. We don't have to do things the way we've always done it. We don't have to go places we've always gone. It's just been so much more relaxing this Christmas season. So I'm just not, you know, and I don't miss what we haven't done. I don't miss the cookies we didn't bake. You know, I just don't miss that. And we need to be more like that, I think, than trying to like keep up and, you know, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that because we've always done it, or, you know, we have to do it. We have decided and found that we don't have to do a lot of things, and it's actually quite nice. So, but Roman's working. He'll be done pretty soon, and he's going to stop and grab a gift card for me on the way home. And then we're just all home the rest of the night. So I'm going to have Roman help me with some stuff on my iPad setting up. And go from there. Yes? The dog's having a fit because Ray's going to take his van for a ride because Roman got him new headlights, not bulbs, new headlights for his van. Because it's a 2006 and his lights are so dim. And so Roman's like, they tried all those cleaning solutions that you could get to clean it. None of that stuff works. So Roman decided to get him new headlights for Christmas. So he put them on last night. Took a drink of water. It went down the wrong pipe. So he's going to take it for a little ride now and see how it is. Plus, his engine light's been on for probably like 6 years. And Roman's came on in the past couple months. So Roman went to AutoZone and they ran a diagnostic test and it was a valve. So Roman and Ray were able to replace it, and they did, and it took the engine light off. So Roman's like, I bet that's what's wrong with your van, because their vans are just a year apart. So Ray took his van. Sure enough, same thing. So Ray replaced it and his engine light went out. So he's going to take it for a test spin right now. So I am going to just clean up, continue cleaning, and my husband's in this real big mood of getting rid of stuff, and I'm so happy because he has so much stuff, and so he's really into doing that right now. So I'm like, that's great. So so I'm going to just continue to clean this desk and get things straightened out so it's a little bit neater, and you know, just do stuff like that so that we are feeling better and not so cluttered here, because I'm like, all right, I'll set this here, okay, I'll just set this here, set this here, set that there, and then it's like, then these piles are everywhere, and then I'm like, I need to work on my desk and I have very little room to work because of all this stuff here. So I'm like, so that's the plan right now, and I think that's about it. Nothing much this whole weekend. Let me tell you, this whole month coming up of January, we have not one thing scheduled except for a meeting for our church festival at the end of the month. Usually the last Saturday of January we have a meeting. That's all we have. That is it. I know my brother-in-law, so we used to do, we don't call it Christmas parties here, we call it Christmas visiting. So we used to, everybody did Christmas visiting, our friends, our family, everybody. And as the years have gone by, our friends' kids are older and they have families, and everybody's gotten away from Christmas visiting, which in our opinion is okay, and it's actually quite nice because it has made our holidays so much more relaxing that we don't have to keep running and running and running, because I feel like we do that all year long, and it's why I've always looked forward to winter and stuff, because we don't have to run as much, So that being said, we're going to our friend's house. I think tomorrow night she's having us over, and like we had them last year, they have us this year. We kind of flip-flop every other year. And that's the only Christmas visiting we're going to have during this 2-week celebration. But my brother-in-law said he's going to have us up sometime in January. He's like, I'm not going to rush to try and get everybody together during the holidays. We'll have you guys up sometime in January. I said, that's fine. So, and we've Christmas visited with my family on Christmas, and his, because his brother and our sister-in-law came. So, but like I said, everybody's got kids. The kids are engaged. They're going to other families now and stuff. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. I'm fine with not running. I'm fine with no more not no more Christmas visiting. Certain years people will have, stuff, but not all the time like it used to be. And we're good with that. We are so good with that. It's just, I just don't want to keep running. It gets to be a lot, and it's okay. I have learned this year, especially, it is okay not to do things you've always done. It's really okay. It's okay that I made 3 types of cookies this year and not 6. It's okay. You don't have to, you just don't have, you do what you want to do. Don't do things to impress other people, or, and I feel like that has been so nice and calming this year. And that's why I feel like I don't even feel pressured like to do these Vlogmas videos, because I feel like if I get it out, great. If I don't, you'll get a video and I'll tell you what I did on those days. But I felt pretty good about being able to get a video out almost every single day, and and it's okay. Life will go on if you don't, So that's just been our motto this year since Ray retired and stuff. What we get to, we get to. What we don't, it's okay. It's still going to be there if we want to do it, or we just let it go, and it's not a big deal. So, yeah. So there's something else I was going to mention here, but now I can't remember what it was. But I'm just doing laundry today. Just doing like a reset on our house, which is such a good feeling. And I feel like, I don't know why, it doesn't bother me like that. Like, so at Christmas time or Thanksgiving, we put both inserts of our table in. So it makes our table really big, obviously. And then we took one out until Christmas and we put it back in. But I like my table back to normal. I like my dining room normal. I don't know. It's just a good feeling to have it all normal again. Whatever normal is for us. But I saw Sandy's video pop up for today, and I saw praying hands, and I thought I'm catching up on her videos today. And but I watched that one first because I thought, oh no, because I know Mary hasn't been well, and so just please keep Mary in your prayers, and Sandy's whole family, because I know firsthand it's not easy when a sibling is sick and you feel helpless, and there's nothing you can do. You have to rely on the doctors and stuff, and I know the feeling firsthand. So it's not easy for the family, and it's definitely not easy for the patient. So just keep them all in your thoughts and prayers. It's it's tough too with the holidays, you know. No one ever wants to be sick during the holidays, and um, it's just really a tough time for them right now. So please keep them in your prayers. Um, so that is about it. Um, we have made it. Ray and I were talking the other day. I so much love that he is on. I almost said on vacation. So he is retired. I just so much love that. Um, and he does too. He said this morning, he's like, I just love being retired. And I remember when he was retiring, my mom's like, oh, it's going to be so hard for him. I'm like, I don't think so. And she's like, oh, I think it's going to be hard for him. And he goes, maybe 10 seconds, but that was it. And they invited him to the Gannon Christmas party, and he went down and, you know, saw everybody, talked to everybody, and had a good time at that. So it's not, they always invite the retirees to stuff like that. But we were talking about, I said, okay, I've had this press in my room. It's a shirt press, or, you know, iron on stuff. I've had it now for almost a year, and I haven't touched it. I'm so afraid of it, but I found a really cute saying for a shirt that I want to make for myself. And so I'm not going to show you because I don't want anybody to steal my idea. But I said to Ray, okay, it's going to be our project in January to figure out how to work this so we can make some shirts. And because, you know, we have all our kids, not all our kids, most of our nieces and nephews, some of them are getting married this year. So I'm like, we're going to have another stag and drag in June. And I said, I'd love to make my nephew and his bride shirts to say, I'm the bride, I'm the groom, or whatever, something cute. I just want to start doing stuff. And you know what else I would love to do? And I've wanted to get into this for years, but I never pulled the trigger because I know nothing about it, but I think it would be so cool. I would love to get into embroidering, like get an embroidering machine and embroider stuff. I don't know. I've always wanted to do that, and I've just never done it. And maybe someday I'll be able to do that. But anyway, for now, I want to learn how to use my iron-on thing and make some things and make some shirts or sweatshirts or something. I just want to do something. But I have a really cute shirt idea I want to make myself. And so I'm like, I said to my husband, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So that's our goal for January, is to figure out how to work it and make some things, because I just think it'll be fun. And, you know, so we'll have 3 bridal showers this coming up year. And so for 2 of them, and I don't know why, I should just have my husband make 3 of them. He's going to make hope chests for the 2, my niece and then my nephew's fiance. He's going to make them a hope chest. And I'm thinking I might as well just have him make one for my nephew's fiance. So maybe I'll have him make 3 of them. As long as he's doing it and cutting it, he always says it's easier to make multiples while I'm doing it. So, and then, so we have 3 bridal showers this year. We have, I know we have one stag. My niece is not having a stag. My nephew is. Our nephew had his last September, if you remember that. So, we'll have those to do, you know, to have fun at. And what else? So I was thinking, you know, I'd love to make some fun things for them, for their showers and stuff too. Even like, I don't know, something. So I want to get my press working. So we're going to do that. That is a goal for January, is to figure out how it works. Because my nephew on my husband's side, his fiance, keeps asking me every time she sees me, have you worked that yet? And I'm like, no, because I think she would like to make some stuff on it. But she's like, as soon as you figure it out, let me know. Because I think she'd like to use it. So I'm like, okay, I will. but I haven't done it. Procrastination. So so there's that. That's one goal I know I have for January. And yeah, so what else do I have going on? I think that's about it. I know I have to do, I've got to do a lot of things once the first of the year hits. I got to call. We still have not found a dentist. I've called around. Nobody's taking patients. But the girl that was our hygienist went to a doctor's office, and she texted Roman last week and said, hey, they're taking a wait list. Call and get on the wait list. So we're going to call. I'll call there and see if we can get on the wait list there. And then I also need to call. We all need eye appointments. So I got to call and set up for eye appointments and do all that. So we're going to get going on that kind of stuff. And then I think that's about it. You want to hear something really scary? Okay, so, you know, I'm all about the calendars, and I'm all about, you know, my planner and getting things into calendars. And I was looking at my calendar last night, and I was trying to figure out, like, so Easter is somewhat early this year. It's April 5th, which is my youngest brother's birthday. And I was like, oh, I better look, because our Lent market starts, because Lent starts February 18th. So our Lent market to take orders will start January. Let me get my calendar here. It'll start. I wrote it all down today because I'm like, oh my gosh. The Lent market runs January 17th to February 9th, which means we've got to have the stuff in the mail like by the 10th. That's like 2 weeks away. I'm like, oh, we just got done doing the Christmas market. So, and then the Easter market orders run from February 14th to March 9th. Well, we always mail everything together because it's stupid to make 2 mailings, you know. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what I do is I do up the order form and the flyer, and then I make all the copies and stuff. And then I had the one family took over doing the market this year. She got the mailing ready and did all that. So I'll get the flyer ready and the order forms ready, and I'll copy them. This will be the last time I have to do that. And then I'll send everything to her and give her all the copies, and she'll mail it out. She did a fantastic job for the Christmas market. So it's nice passing on to somebody that does a really good job and you feel confident giving it away. So I'll do that. So I said to her, I'm going to have to do that like in the next week so I can get everything to her and she can get it mailed by the 10th. So how scary is that? I'm like, oh my gosh. Which means then in February, so we will start on the 20th, our Fridays in Lent. So I'll be working the club the 20th, the 27th, so okay, and every Friday in March for Lent. I'm like, oh my gosh. I like when Easter's kind of early. And then again, I don't. I kind of like it because I feel like our spring is longer then, because Easter's done and it's, you know, I feel like you have more of a spring to enjoy. But when it's late, it's like you have more time to do things right after Christmas instead of having to hurry up and do things. So, but this is our last year of doing it, so that's it. We'll be done. And then I have all our dates for our church festivals. So I'm going to get those all typed up and start sending that out to everybody so they know when we're planning on doing stuff. So, because before you know it, it'll be August. Because let me tell you, from Halloween to Christmas was 3 days to me. Oh my gosh. I said to my husband, October, November, December are the fastest months of the year. So the absolute fastest months. And I hate that because they're my favorite. That's Actually, September, October, November, and December are my favorite months. And they go by so fast, so fast. So that's kind of depressing to me. Um, we were just all about the pumpkin stuff, and that it's already gone. It's, I'm like, oh my gosh. Not that I don't drink anything pumpkin. I do make some pumpkin stuff, but I didn't really make much of anything this year. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It just, everything goes so fast and it's so disheartening. And, but one thing Roman and I were talking about yesterday was, so what we do every year is I have a wall calendar that I get every year, hangs on our refrigerator, and I write everything in it. So every year, like right after Christmas, because I used to get it for Christmas, but I like to have it ahead of time so I can start writing things in it. So Roman and I will get to December, and we'll try and figure out how many days off he has for Christmas break next year. That's been his thing every year of school. He's like, okay, get your calendar. How many days will I have off next Christmas? And since he was little, we would do that. And the most days he's ever had off has been 11 days. And so I remember last year we were looking, I'm like, Roman, I think you're going to have a lot more days off next year. He's like, really? And we were looking, and he's like, well, but I could go to school those 2 days. I'm like, it could, but I don't know if you will. I bet you're going to have off. And then when we got the school calendar, I was like, oh my gosh, he has 16 days off this year for Christmas break. And I'll tell you what an awesome break for him. Taking 3 college classes, AP classes at high school, and it's a lot, and mentally he just needs this break, and I was like, oh my gosh, you have 16 days off. So I'm so happy for him that he has all this time off, and he enjoys working, so he's working today, and but he's off Monday and Tuesday. He took those days off. Him and his friend are going to Michigan, so they're going to go chase a train up there for a couple days. And we actually talked him into leaving tomorrow afternoon to drive up there, so that they're not leaving at 4 in the morning here on Monday and then being tired all day. And we told him, we'll pay for your hotel room for Sunday. You get a hotel room, we'll pay for it, and you guys drive up Sunday afternoon. So that's what they're doing. So he's got Monday and Tuesday off work, and he's doing that. And he did a lot. He did that trip during Thanksgiving break, and then him and his dad went a couple weekends ago for a weekend. So he's done a lot of stuff too. But I told him, I said, this next few months, you need to buckle down. Not that he's straight A student, but I'm like, you need to, ease up on the trips, and let's get through the end of this senior year, because really, once he goes back to school, he will only have about 4 months of schooling. And then the whole last month of May is a lot of like, not fun days, but different days of school. They have outreach day, they have sports day, they have Mary's Day, they have senior retreat, they have senior breakfast, there's a whole bunch of stuff they do for the seniors in the month of May. So I feel like they hardly attend school, and they are done like after they're done a week before they graduate. So he'll be done before May's even over. He graduates May 31st. So I'm like, you won't have that much school left, over your year's over halfway done already. And he doesn't go back to college classes till the 12th of January, but then they have the 19th off for Martin Luther King Day, and then he'll have a spring break. They get good time off at Easter, and so he's got I'm looking forward to the second half of his senior year, and it'll be a lot more exciting, because there will be more things that they're doing, and they really honor the seniors very well at the school. They really make it special for them. They make it's just really nice, and it always has been that way. So I like that. I think that's a nice thing. So but I said to Roman, well, we don't need to look at our calendar this year. He's like, I know. He goes, I'll be off for a whole month. I'll be off the second week in December. And then he goes, I won't go back till the middle of January. I'm like, yep. So I said, you have a good time off next year for school. So, which is kind of sad in a way, because I don't know why, we always loved our Christmas break, him and we've always just loved it. And it's not even that now that he's older, we don't even spend that much time together during break, but he, I don't know, it's just been one of our things, you know. And I kind of feel sad that he's done and we don't have to look at what kind of break he's gonna have next year. So, but anyway, I think that's about it. That's my dog snoring behind me. So it's just a nice quiet weekend here, and we're gonna have a nice quiet week next week. I think I told you I'm gonna work Monday and Tuesday. We're only open till 2. So, but I feel like if I get all my work done, if we get all the orders done and stuff, I might go home early. I went home early. I came home early yesterday. I left. Well, wanted to leave at noon, but I didn't get out there till almost 12:30. But, yeah. So I'm always just sad when Christmas is over. But we still celebrate Christmas though. We do not take our stuff down till after the 6th of January. Usually it's even a little bit later than that by the time we can get to everything. But I told Ray, when we take our stuff down this year, we're gonna go through our closet upstairs, and I said we're gonna start getting rid of stuff we just don't use anymore. You know, it's just we hang on to some stuff for sentimental reasons, but other stuff is kind of, I feel like, just junk, and we just need to get rid of some stuff. So at least I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders with him being home, because I feel like I have help. Like, like I have, like he's here, and I have the help, and it's not me lugging boxes up and down the stairs. He helps me with that stuff. It's just made my life easier. I know his life has been much better, and we have plans to go. Here's a sad thing. I never even got my holiday dishes out this year. I realized it like Christmas Eve. I was like, oh, we never got our holiday dishes out. We just all totally forgot about them. Where he's like, do you want to get them out now? I'm like, no. I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. I'm not upset about it. Nothing. And then there's some years we've had them out and we used them all through the month of January because they're just snowmen on it. But I was like, no, it's fine. But I do want a new set of dishes. I got a new set a couple years ago, and it's like this stoneware, and it's supposed to be really good, not chip and stuff. Oh my gosh, they're chipping like crazy. So I said to her, I want to take a ride somewhere and see about getting new dishes. That's something we want to do in the spring. And we know we want to go back to the Amish country in Ohio, and so I don't know if we might do that in the spring too. I might even find what I'm looking for there. But I said I wanna just get some new dishes. I would like. I had false craft dishes before, and they were nice, but after 20 some years of use, they were starting to chip too. And I suppose things don't last forever, but this new set's not, it's only a couple years old. And I said to my husband, they're chipping like crazy. He's like, oh, really? And then he's like, oh, I see what you mean. I'm like, I know. And I said, it's not even, like, I didn't bump it or nothing. They're just chipping. I don't even know how. So, anyway, we're going to look at that. And then I need new lids for all of my glass containers because the lids are cracking on them and stuff. And so I said, I know there's a place, I think down in Lancaster or somewhere, that we could get new lids for all my containers and that. So he was like, well, maybe let's take a ride there. I'm like, I know. So we might be taking a couple little trips, him and I, and do some stuff like that. So it's just nice to be able to talk about that and be able to plan for that stuff and not worry about I gotta take off work. I can't, it's oh my gosh. It's just him being retired is just a world of difference to me. I don't know, it's just amazing. So um but anyway, I will let you all go. Just having leftovers tonight. We're probably just gonna have leftovers tomorrow. Then I got my menu set for next week, and I mean, I can tell you what we're having. We're gonna do like a beef stew meat, and we usually do that over noodles or rice. Make a gravy with it. We're gonna have some chicken on Tuesday. Wednesday's just snacks. We have some soft pretzel bites. I'm gonna make Dutch Chex Mix, and just gonna have some snacks like that. Thursday we have pork and kraut. We have a pork roast that I will roast that on Wednesday, and then I will cut it all up and everything, and then we put it in the crock pot with the sauerkraut, and we just warm it up on Sunday. I always feel like Christmas Eve should be Saturday, Christmas should be Sunday, New Year's Eve should be Saturday, New Year's Day should be Sunday. Just seems, and every so many years when it falls like that, I'm like, oh, it feels normal, Thursday we will have that, and I make spetzels with it. Friday we'll just do leftovers. We usually have enough leftover. Saturday I'm just gonna do pizza, just something simple, homemade pizza, and then Sunday we'll have some steak because we have lots of steaks in our freezer from our cow. So I'm like, we gotta start using up them steaks. So we'll have some steaks. But I'm in a really good mindset right now. I've been eating really well. I've been feeling pretty good. So I just want to keep that momentum going and, keep eating good, keep doing well, and hopefully see some sort of results. So, I think that's it for now. So I'll be back tomorrow, probably just for another chatty vlog, but, still trying to get Vlogmas up every day and not being stressed about it. And so I'll see you then.